Hi, this is Mike with Thrive, and welcome to our video that we'll be reviewing how to create a Winsystems customer profile, how to properly submit your tax certification and information, and the last part of this video tutorial will be how to complete a purchase and manage your shopping cart. So diving right in, this homepage should look familiar. For Winsystems.com. To begin the process, let's say I'm looking for, not really sure what I'm looking for. So, oh, there we go. I was looking for a cable set and accessories. So, if you notice, there's on the prior page, there's no, it doesn't say add to cart or, purchase, online. They actually have to click on the product description level. So then you'll see a couple features at this point. You'll see wholesale client buy online, and then contact us. Let's say I did some research. I know what I'm really looking for. I need this cable set. So let's go ahead and initiate a process on creating a user profile. If they click on this contact us, as you see, the standard contact form populates, and that's been in place for some time. So they have both options. They can either submit some of their information here and take it step by step, or let's say they're pretty confident, they know what they want, they're familiar, and they potentially purchased this before, but they haven't created an account. They haven't purchased it through the online e-commerce platform. So as you can see, we're at the front door of the user profile, customer profile creation. Two options here. They already have an established login. They can enter that information here and log into their account. Or they can register as a new user, email address, and a password. From there, they would click the register button. They would get an email sent to them. And then they can come back to this window and then log in with their newly created credentials. So let's move ahead and just put in our login information, and then we can see what it looks like once your user profile has been created and established. Okay, so now I have registered my email and I have established a password. I have then put those credentials in to the login field at winsystems.com/my account. You can see that, you can see the whole URL in the address bar of the browser. So this is what you'll see when you first initially log in. You'll have this instruction right here, how to submit a valid sales tax resale exemption certificate. This is important to do. You can't make a purchase without this, and it's not overly a complicated process, but this has to go through the process before they can order anything through the website. So clear instructions here. Step one, click on the sales exemption tab. So we'll go ahead and we'll open that up in a new window, a new tab. Okay. And here we go. Here's the tax exemption status. Obviously, nothing has been submitted yet. The expiration date, the physical tax number, the tax exempt reason, and then you would actually upload your tax exempt, a scanned copy of your actual tax certification. So they offer a number of file types down here. I think that covers just about everything you can imagine. So if you have questions on that, please reach out to me. But those are the most common types, especially PDF or even just a PNG or a JPEG will do. So again, all different variables for the file types that are accepted. So then they'll submit by clicking that button there, and then it goes through the tax exemption approval process, and then we'll go from there as if we were approved. If they weren't approved, obviously they can reach out and find out why they weren't approved, or or how to turn that around. So let's look at how to manage our cart and how to actually initiate a purchase. Okay, so I am still logged in to my user profile. I submitted my tax certificate information. That was approved for the sake of this video, and now I'm ready to make my purchase. So let's just start off by clicking into the category page, and then you'll see there's some options here with certain products, one being read more and then add to cart. If you noticed on the prior screens, when I was in the when I was not logged in, you did not see those options. So you will not see those options unless you are logged in. So let's go ahead. There's the cable set I'm looking for. Let's add that to our cart. And if you didn't notice, I clicked it there, right? Or if I want more information, I can click into the image. There we go. And there's a little bit more blown up image. You have a quantity here, so let's say I need 2 of them. So we'll change that there. Actually, once you click on that image, you can get a little bit more of a closer view of what you're purchasing. That helps. And it prevents people from buying the wrong stuff. So let's go back one screen. All right, so here we are. This is the per unit price. And again, you won't see that. You won't see any of this if you're not logged in. So we'll go ahead and add our 2 cable sets to our cart. And we get this update up here. It has been added. Terrific. Now I'm ready to move on to completing this purchase and having it shipped to me. So let's first let's view our cart, and then we can see there's a couple cable sets in here. I was milling around with this earlier, so it saves, it updates your cart as you go. So as you can see, I got a couple things in here. Lithium battery. I got a cable set that I was just looking at. So my grand total is $24.89. And then I like this other feature. It also makes suggestions on your way to check out, which is great because let's say I needed the industrial embedded computer to go with all those cable sets. So there we are. We have a suggestion right here that can help add to some tertiary purchases. So we'll proceed to checkout. And now we're going to go to the checkout page. Your billing information on the left. And then if it's going to be shipped to a different address, maybe have another couple locations or warehouses or offices. So we'll go ahead. Or if you're not shipping it to somewhere else and it's the same as the billing address, you can just uncheck this box right here. So we'll go ahead and let's just say we're going to ship to a different address. Put some information in here, and then it will actually calculate our shipping cost. So let's show you that. So we'll enter our billing information here. All right. That is in Florida. Alright, so let's check this out. Let's uncheck that. And then, as you can see here, enter your address. It's still thinking because it was thinking we were going to do an alternate address. So I unchecked that for now just to show you, but I put in my information here. And then the user has some choices here. You know, FedEx, Priority, Express Saver, or Ground. Let's say I'm not in a hurry, so I can go ahead and save a little bit on the shipping. So I'll click the FedEx Ground. And as you see, you know, the price subtotal and the total price down here, and it calculates in. Just note that what I see is it typically defaults to the overnight. That could potentially be a bad experience for the customer. So I'm thinking of changing the hierarchy here, but just so you know that it defaults to that FedEx overnight. So if they want to, let's just say, like I said, I'm not in a hurry, I'll pick Ground. It recalculates. You'll notice this price drops down quite a bit just for FedEx Ground. And then you'll put in your credit card information here, your expiration, and then you have the option to save it to the account. So if you come back and want to make future purchases, you know, you don't have to go through that step when you go to reorder. And then the last step for this is to check this little box right here. I read to the T&C, the terms and conditions, and then I will initiate place order here. From there, you will get a thank you screen, and then followed up by an email. And that is how to make a purchase within for the products that are available on Winsystems.com. In the last part of this, we'll take a look at how to manage the cart, how to remove items, and then we'll take a look here. You have some options on your dashboard. You'll have orders, downloads, addresses, payment methods, account details, tax exemption, and then you can also have the logout feature here. As you can see, I don't have any orders, but if you need to look at your history, this is where it will be stored. The payment methods can be added and changed here simply by hitting this add payment method. Your account details here, and you can also have this changed. You can change your password as well if you like. Your tax exemption, your tax cert. This was approved just for a demo case, so I could show you how to navigate this. So you would have access to that and the ability to if you had to upload a new file, you could. And then just looking at our shopping cart, let's say I accidentally added a few things that I didn't want, so I can just simply hit this little trash can and it will remove it from my cart. And that is it. That is essentially how to manage your cart, how to manage your dashboard, and how to complete the purchase process.